So I bought one self-development course, and in that course, the guy. Okay, first of all, let's cross the legs. Let's cross the legs, straight legs, and then you bend with your back straight. You bend down as much as you can, feel the stretch in the hamstrings. So you just go up and down, up and down. Let's start, yeah? So, yeah, basically, that guy who was leading the course, yeah, well, he has like 2 million followers on Instagram, famous one. So he mentioned mushroom ceremony. And I started to think, maybe I need this. Maybe I should do it. Apparently you have some interesting insights, something like that. I don't know. He mentioned it and he's doing it regularly. And I will look into that. We'll have to read more, do more research. Okay, now let's change the leg. Cross. The other leg goes on top, yeah, and again you can bend forward and then go back and then bend again, or just keep your body bent, yes, in that position for the whole 50 seconds. So another thing I wanted to talk about today about milk products. So many people, actually, like, we are addicted to, first of all, in milk we have lactose, which is sugar, and then also there is protein casein, which through the metabolism of this protein, you have your dopamine released actually, and you have feelings of pleasure. It's a little bit similar to like some drugs, some addictive drugs. Okay, next exercise, your back. Just lock your arms in front of you, around your back, and side to side, up and down, up and down. By the way, we will continue about the cheese, but just wanted to mention something. So I was preparing for my daughter's birthday, and I bought a lot of stuff, sugary stuff as well, like things to bake the cake also. And here and there I would take one piece, of some a little bit of chocolate spread, a little bit of some candy or something. And that week before the birthday and then a couple days after the birthday, oh my God. So every day I was eating something sugary. Next exercise, head straight back, hands behind your head, and we pull down. Yeah, so those days where I was eating sugar, oh my God, no motivation to do any sports. Energy was low, foggy brain, like literally, I know the difference, I know the difference because the time before that, there was no sugar, and then there was this 1 week of sugar. Like, it cannot be a coincidence. So, because nothing else changed, everything was the same, just the sugar part. So of course we get used to that, we get used and we don't know the difference anymore. And I just realized it so clearly that this was sugar. Nothing else, no other variable changed, Okay, now straight legs and reach for the ground. So that's now first thing for me. It's to, again, eat cleaner. I know that if we restrict too much, it might lead to, restrictive mindset. If you already had some eating disorders, it will not help. But to kind of manage a little bit, to of course, for me, if it's not in my drawer, I will not go and buy it. Before I would do it. Before I would go to, even if the shops are closed, some petrol station is opened, I would go and buy chocolate. Now I will not do that. But of course, if it's in front of my eyes, I might eat it. So if it's not there, I don't eat it. So I still have some sugary foods. I don't know, maybe I should just throw it out. Okay, let's go into wide stretch, and you can create a square with your arms and try to reach the floor, and later we will swing a little bit. Yeah, normally you should throw out the sugary stuff, right? You should just throw it out. But no. But no, what if I will want to eat a little bit of it? Oh, now I'm talking about it and I want, okay, let's stop. Let's talk about the bad stuff. Okay, now let's swing a little bit, side to side. Yeah, the bad of the milk. So it can be addictive. There's sugar as well. And also allergies. Like I have pimples immediately if I eat milk products in general. Okay, now wide legs and side stretch. So with age, our enzymes called lactase or lactase, basically it's an enzyme which breaks down lactose, and with age the number goes down of those enzymes. So that's why it can be more difficult for us to digest, to metabolize lactose, that sugar. Let's go to the other side. So we as adults normally don't need so much of the milk products in general. A little bit, moderately, but we don't need to have breakfast with cheese, lunch with cheese, and breakfast like a cheese sandwich. Okay, now the arms will go up and down, and we will just squeeze. When you're down, squeeze the back and open up the chest. And squeeze, and you can hold a couple of seconds. Yeah, so cheese sandwich in the morning. What else we have? I don't even know anymore. What do you eat with cheese? I don't eat cheese at all. I ate now for the birthday. There were like some snacks, cheese cubes. And immediately my whole face, I was like so happy already. I did meditations and everything was calm and no anxiety. But now it's like too much milk products, too much sugar. The face is again... even the texture is not so smooth anymore. I feel like I need to do some microdermabrasion or something to kind of smoothen it out. Okay, our next exercise, let's go on the floor, on your belly, and kind of bend your legs. You bend them, and then they go side to side. The feet go side to side. In your upper body, try to keep it straight. Use your arms to keep yourself in balance. You can bend your arms or not. Here you have to focus on the twist of the waist. Yeah, so for the milk, it's actually better to drink or eat goat's milk or goat's milk products, because so this casein protein, yes, it's like it's bigger amount of it in cow's milk. Okay, let's go on the back, and now you will put your hips up and open the knees. So your feet, both feet are together, and when you go up, you open up the hips, the knees, yes? The knees open up and your hips open up, kind of, yeah? So there's lower amount of casein in goat's milk. And also that casein is a little bit different version of the one which is in cow's milk, and that one which is in the goat's milk, it's easier to digest for us. But I don't know, in general, I don't eat at all any cheese at all. Like, I don't see benefits for me from cheese. Like, my skin is better, my digestion is better without milk products. Okay, sit up. Now we do the twist. So one leg straight, one leg over it, and the opposite arm. And you push yourself, you twist yourself, yes, the upper body. You twist and look behind your shoulder. My aunt is doing it with me now. She's doing the workout together. And I'm kind of looking at her and showing her how to do the exercises. For somebody who does it for the first time, this twist, it's really, it's difficult to coordinate, to synchronize the opposite hand, the opposite leg. Oh, and by the way, from that self-development course, I had one kind of like inside interesting idea. Oh, let's change the side now. Let's change the side. Other leg goes over the one which is straight, and you turn to the other side. So an inside. Oh my God. I was explaining the exercise and forgot the inside, basically. It was about... So, addictions. When we smoke, when we drink alcohol, but like, if it's really chronic drinking, because what if it happens sometimes, or only on occasions, okay, but when you really need a drink every day, or you cannot wait that the weekend comes and you know that you will get wasted or something, when you feel that it's not normal, and you probably know that it's not normal, and you might have said to yourself, I will stop this, but you just don't, those cases. Okay, so now we're going to pigeon, one leg bent in front of you, one leg straight, and you can move a little bit from side to side with the hips. So drugs, drinking, smoking, it's like you are trying to kill yourself so that your soul can get free, because you are not kind of letting your soul to reach their purpose, So your soul, it has some purpose, which it came here to do, right? And then it wants to do it, but you don't. You as a human being, you don't. Okay, let's change the legs. Other side, the same exercise. So you as a human being, you don't execute, let's say, yes, you don't execute, and then you are just trying to kind of kill yourself so that the soul can go out of you. I thought it's an interesting, almost like metaphoric explanation for our addictions. But I would say also, as I probably say in every of my videos, that meditation, for me before it looked like, oh, so you are a yoga girl, and no, every normal human being should be doing meditation, which might be, for example, sitting 5 minutes in stillness and just trying to relax and center and just switch off those, daily conversations and arguing in your head and, situations. Okay, let's go into Cobra. So you are on your elbows or you can straighten your arms, and with your head you go backwards. So meditation, it kind of makes you become aware of things more, calm you down. You don't need anymore to drink a cocktail. you start to understand what you need actually. You start to understand it better. You're not just existing, you're not just existing. And it requires practice. And, if you never done it, or if you've done it, you know how it is, that in the beginning, like me, I was just, this is such a nonsense. This is waste of time. This is not productive, Okay, let's go into seal and dog and seal. So you create this kind of triangle, and then you go forward, yes, triangle, and then forward, and your head back. You can keep your arms always straight, and legs as well, they are always straight. It's only your upper body which kind of arches. And another thing, yes, if we connect this with meditation, it's important for us to relax our body because of the daily struggles, job and stress and everything, and we tighten everything in our body. Okay, next exercise, quadriceps. Just bend your legs and go backwards. Twist a little bit your hips under, like twist them forward. Yeah, so when our body is tensed, everything is contracted. Everything's contracted, and imagine that even the nutrients don't pass properly through the blood vessels. And your brain then sends signals that you, like basically you don't have enough nutrients. Eat more. You see how it works? So when you're relaxed, your body is able to absorb the nutrients properly. And that means that you will eat less, and it's good news for our weight loss, right? You can widen a little bit the knees. Okay, we are finished now. Next, straight arms, inner arms, the same position, just your arms are in front of you and your fingers look towards yourself. You can lift your buttocks a little bit if it's impossible, maybe if you're not very flexible, maybe it's even not possible to sit on your heels. You can go a little bit more up. Yeah, almost finished for us. We have just a couple more exercises. By the way, speaking about gluten, so you have to make the test if you want to know if you are gluten intolerant. Actually, not many people are. It's not a big percentage of people who are gluten intolerant. Okay, now let's make a square with your arms, and we go up and down, up and down. So I did the test, and I am gluten tolerant. However, I am allergic to rye. It's like a grain which is used in bread production. And I would feel immediately if I eat something, sometimes we don't know what is there. And by the way, gluten-free bread, it can be even worse actually, because they put so many preservatives and, to increase the shelf life of a product. And basically, if you don't have any allergy or intolerance to gluten, you don't have to buy gluten-free, because sometimes gluten-free can be even worse than the normal type. Okay, let's go on your fours, the last exercise. And cat-cow, your back up and down. Arch and round. Oh, and by the way, so protein powder also, do not use protein powder at all. Get your protein from food. protein powder is linked to cancer, and of course there are many studies made, and some say no, some say yes, there is connection, there is no. Too much of protein can cause acidosis. It's when the body is basically too acidic, and that causes inflammation in your body. Inflammation through acne. It will manifest itself like skin conditions, digestion conditions, even intimate microflora. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you. Comment something and see you in the next workout.